What's going on, everybody? It's your buddy Chris from Push Rod Performance Garage. Another episode. It's been quite a while since I've been on here. So today's adventure, we're doing exhaust on the Freedom F150. But one of the things I kind of wanted to stop and talk to you about is, see if I can get you up on here on the stand. You know, like I said, I'm a budget guy. We do a lot of budget stuff here. So reusing your chrome tips for your, oh God, let's not fall. Oh yeah, that's real good. That is real good. We don't want to die. All right, so we got our old tips off of our truck because I was driving home from work the one day and heard this dragging noise and pull over and the exhaust is on the ground. I'm like, okay, that's good, I guess. So grab that off. So as you can see, getting up close, and it looks good far away. It's still pretty shiny. This is stainless. It's from some company, starts with an M and ends with a Flow, but not Flowmaster. But either way, so we're gonna reuse these tips, but before we put them on our exhaust, we're gonna clean them up a bit. I mean, these things you can hear it. There's a lot of road grime, there's a lot of grit. So one of the ways that we're gonna repolish these. Okay? Can I get this in frame? So one of the things that I found works really fantastic for all types of metals is this Blue Magic polishing cream. This stuff stinks, smells like like ammonia. Don't huff it. It'll fucking kill you. Pardon me, it'll kill you. All right, no, I'm just kidding. That's why I got the gloves. I don't want it all over my hands either. 4-aught. See, that one, fine. 0, 0, 0, 0. Steel wool. And, coffee. Because who doesn't work without it? Who can't live without coffee? So you want to make sure you got the fine stuff so you're not tearing apart your, ripping apart your metal here. So what we're going for is to try to get rid of the pitting. See, we bring some shine back. So we're not going to use any water on this. We're just going to go straight for the polishing cream. Is it going to roll away? That'd be good. Molly's over here chilling in the corner, so you can tell I haven't used this in a while. So yeah, that's potent. So what we're gonna do, just take a little, put it on your steel wool. Find a spot that's nasty. Let's go to town and let's kind of see what we get. Now realize all of this 100% is not going to come off. It's not. Some of the stuff gets baked into the stainless. You get stained. Believe it or not, stainless actually rusts. It can tarnish. It gets blemishes. But as you can see here, there's some blemishes and some tarnish on here. Well, definitely on the bottom. So. This looks pretty nice. So we're just gonna go back and forth. I'm gonna try this out. Cause I'd hate to put this new exhaust on the truck, and then I'm sitting here with I got filthy ass chrome tips. Usually when stuff starts turning black on you, it means it's doing its job. So, all right. We got this spot here. Let's see what we got. Let's see if I ruined it or if I made things look a little better. Wow, buff that out. So here's you can see the staining and stuff on there, but here's the spot. Here's the spot that I did compared to the spot that hasn't been done. Look at that. That's pretty impressive. So Tell you what, I'm gonna keep rocking a little bit further on this. We'll check back in a little while and see how it's going. All right. So here we go again. We're halfway into it. Yeah, that's what the compound looks like. Maybe we'll just throw this on the high speed and, you know, kind of blast through it for some content here. So I'm trying to get these whatchamacallits off. So I'm just gonna shut up and you guys can watch me polish my polish my tube. The other thing I want to mention, you can feel when this starts to smooth out, when you've gotten most of the corrosion out and most of the grime and other stuff. I mean, yeah, I still see a few spots, but you can feel how smooth this gets. So, just putting some slight pressure on the spots that are really bad. And then we're just letting the compound and the steel wool do all the work for us. You can see it starts to turn your steel wool black. So we'll go with this microfiber. Wow. That's pretty wild, man. So, you know, you don't always have to buy new, but a little elbow grease, I mean, save yourself a little bit of time. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's, what, a minute and a half, 2 minutes worth of work? You know, this is what we're starting out with right here. You know, it's just regular road noise. Sorry, road grime. Kind of doing a little filming inside and figured I'd polish these because it's raining and the truck don't fit in the garage because, you know, lifted life. Man, you could even see the camera shining there. Look at that. Check that out. So I want to work a little bit more on the stain, so I'll check back with you guys in a bit. All right. I just wanted to show you guys we're kind of getting into some of the staining that's on this exhaust tip here. So here's some that was there. So you can still see on the top here, we're kind of getting things looking pretty good on here, man. So I'm gonna let this roll while I kind of put some elbow grease into the stain that we got going on, into the staining that we got going on here, and let's see if we can watch this stuff kind of float away and see what it's gonna do. And yes, my my shoulder's starting to hurt. It'd be smarter if you just, you know, took a tool and took a drill and hooked up one of these to it, right? Right? Yeah? No? Molly, what you doing over there? Molly dog is just kind of hanging on the floor today. She don't mind. She's such a good girl. Molly, are we getting all this staining off our exhaust tip? Where are you going? You gonna play in the rain? You hate the rain. You're like, no, I might get my paws. Dad, I'll get my paws wet. Okay, bye, baby. Best shop dog ever. So I'm cutting the exhaust off. You know, I get finished up with the cut. And of course, she just jumps up right on my lap. She's like, hey, what are we working on? So, but, I mean, I always put her in the house whenever I'm doing any welding work. I don't want puppy get flash burn on her eyeballs because we don't want a blind puppy. call her puppy, even though she's, you know, she's 13. Doesn't act like she's 13. Why am I talking about my dog? I'm just talking about stuff that, you know, that I love. Build content. And there's the barking. Uh-huh. Man, I'll be honest. Sure, this is hard work. Boy, all right. So we're 3 minutes into polishing here. Three minutes, big deal. 3 minutes. We're working on that. We've been kind of working on this stain. It's more compound. Maybe we get 4 minutes. Who knows? Try and get some of these really bad areas out. I hear you, puppy. Lucky for her, the mailman's already been by. She loves our mailman. He's one of the coolest dudes in the world. We always saw cars. He's always, hey, if he sees me outside, hey, what's going on with the rides this week? So, all right, let's get a wipe down and kind of get a look at see how some of this staining here is looking here. You know, I'm using the absolute worst microfiber in the world right now. That's just covered in crud. I guess it really doesn't matter, does it? You gotta be kidding me. Look at this. Sounds like my neighbor's got his log splitter going. This is wild. I can't believe this. Look at this. I gotta show you guys this. So we went from staining that was worse than this to check it out now in less than about 4 minutes worth of time. I mean, that's pretty impressive. Still see a couple of imperfections there. We'll take it. But look at that. Most of the staining's gone. So I still got a bunch to finish up. You can still see the top needs to be done. There's still some staining there. So I'm gonna continue on with this. I'll check back with you once I get everything finished up, show you finished product. All right, so check it out. We're just about finished up here. So, you know, I could put a little bit more elbow grease into this, but I mean, honestly, dude, I think this came out, dude, for what I got into about, I don't know, maybe about 10 minutes of steel wool and some blue cream. This thing looks absolutely gorgeous. So if you want to go before and after, I mean, this is kind of what we started with here. You know, so we're going from this will be the next one. It's got a little curb rash. We're gonna fix that a little bit with some sandpaper, some fine grit, and we'll knock that down, get that all set up. But yeah, so you know what we started with all the spots. You can hear the on there. Then we go over like 10 minutes worth of work, if that. I mean, come on, listen. Sounds like glass. Looks like glass too. Polishes up nice. So we'll give it a final buff and that'll do it. So when we get ready, we'll put that on the truck. Well, once the exhaust is on. So, all right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today. So just kind of wanted to go over again. 4/0 steel wool, dude. You can do this. It's so simple to do. You can do this. Anybody can do this. Just takes a little elbow grease and save yourself the money. You know what's the purpose of being a car guy if you can't reuse stuff and bring things back to life? I mean, you know, I just 4/0 steel wool. Learned this trick many years ago. Just 4/0 steel wool. Decided to hit it with the compound to see what happened. The blue stuff, I found that this stuff works probably the absolute best out of all the other stuff that I've tried, like the Meguiar's, you know, the Mother's polish. Another one that I do like, it's more of a wadding, is the Never Dull. It's a great finish, like finishing product, but I mean, this works good. I mean, if you got some serious problems on here, I mean, I could go a step further and I could take this to a buffing wheel, but honestly, it's going on my daily driver truck. I'm pretty happy with the way that it's turned out, and I think we're just gonna rock and roll with the way it is. So, all right, guys, peace out. Talk to you later.